Okay, mean. This is something that you guys did probably in 6th grade, possibly in 5th grade. You've done it several times, but I think we forget. In 7th grade you did it, but I don't know if you got there with COVID last year. But so there's 3 on this paper. I added a 4th one to y'all's just so you would have one more practice. I'm not going to harp on this. It is important, but I think it's something that you guys can understand pretty easily. So mean is what they call it now that you're in 8th grade. They used to call it average. And there's only 2 steps to it. The first step is to add all of the numbers up. Add all numbers together. And then step 2 is to divide by how many numbers are in the set. So I'm going to say how many numbers there are. I hope y'all can hear me. I just realized I'm right next to this super loud Coke machine, and it's so loud. Now I feel bad. I've already done like 3 videos. Okay, we're going to try to get through this. So what we're going to do is I am going to add all of these little numbers up together, even with the negatives. Don't leave out the negatives because they're very important and it'll change your entire answer if you do. We don't want that. So in my calculator, and if you have one of our calculators, which I'm hoping you do by now, the negative button is below the 3, and it looks like this. There's a subtraction button over by like the division and multiplication and addition. That is not what you want to hit. It's not the same. So we're going to put a little negative sign, and in my calculator, I'm going to put these all in together. So I'm going to say -4 plus 8 plus 3 plus -2 plus -11. And I always hit enter before I divide just to be safe. So when I hit enter after I added all these up, my pen turned off. I get -6. Okay? So that is step 1. Step 2 now is to divide by how many there are. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to count. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 numbers. So I'm going to take that -6 and I'm going to divide by, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi. Okay. -6 divided by 5. And I get -1.2. And it's a negative number, it's a decimal number, that is okay. That is what you're going to see later on when we do mean absolute deviation. Okay, so that is it. Try number 2, try number 3, don't forget your negatives. I believe what I wrote down for number 4 is much easier and it's all positives.